Been a long time. Shouldn't have left you. Had a dope book to drink to. Oh. Hello everyone, it's your neighborhood literate inebriate back again. Spent so much time trying to figure. I have an aerator. This wine tastes gross, and I was gonna like be all fancy about being literate and like put my aerator in it and make this menage a trois into a menage expensive wine, but what are you gonna do? I haven't finished a book to talk about this time. I mean, I finished books since the last time. So I am halfway, a little under halfway through a book right now, and I am so full of things to talk about it, and it's so dense and incredible that I feel like I have to get some of my thoughts out now, on account of it's such an epic tale, and I'm probably gonna just be like dead when I finish it. So, the book we're talking about today is IQ84 by Haruki Murakami. Now, I am very new to Murakami. I am on page 420. Which is book 2. For those of you the same version as me. IQ84 is much lauded. A lot of people say that it's Murakami's greatest work. I feel sort of bad reading it as the second book I've read of his, because, like, it's just all downhill from here. Sometimes I wonder if adding in background music will help or hurt the parts where I'm just drinking. So, IQ84, which is a pun in Japanese, my friend told me, because I don't speak Japanese, that Q is the same as 9, but is also different, and so it takes place in 1984, but also like a split reality, which our main character, Aomame, I'm gonna fuck up all these names, I am so sorry, Aomame, and Tengu are our two main characters, and Aomame experiences sort of a giant shift in her perception of the world in the opening chapter, while she like decides to get out of a cab because the cab driver's like, this drive's gonna take forever, you should like jump out and like climb down this fucking giant ladder off this giant freeway while we listen to this super obscure symphony. And she's all like, yeah, sure. And he's like, I'm just letting you know that like shit's gonna seem weird. And she's like, okay, bro. He was right. There are 2 different kinds of accents on this name. But it's the Sinfonietta by Janja Krex. And then everything sort of changes, like the policemen are wearing different uniforms, and there's this like whole weird shootout at a religious compound she didn't know about, and like shit's weird. So she decides that she shifted over into IQ84 instead of 1984, which is a pun. And at the same time we have Tengu, who is a writer slash math teacher slash just like brilliant person, who is tasked with rewriting Chrysalis, which is this novel by a 17-year-old who like escaped from the religious compound aforementioned. And we note that Tengu is actually in what Aomame describes as IQ84, the alternate dimension, or alternate timeline, because everything is the same, like everything is functioning the same. The only major difference is, and this is something, okay, so I like literally just like made, like, okay, so I'm like halfway through this book. I'm so excited. I'm getting really excited. Okay, so I'm halfway through this book. I keep looking at myself, and I'm looking at you. Just go away. Okay, so this, I'm like freaking out because of what I read just like the other hour. So Tengu's writing a book about the world of Chrysalis. But I just feel like the fact of the matter is that like Aomame and Tengu knew each other before, because like in elementary school, Aomame held his hand for a second, and was like, dude, bro, I like you. And he was all like, my life, everything. But Tengu is writing a story about this world that he doesn't exist in, really, because he's never mentioned two moons. Like, there's definitely only one moon, and he talks about, like, how, like, in Air Chrysalis, there's, like, two moons. He thinks that's crazy, but also, like, really cool. But there is the shootout at the compound and stuff. Oh my god, and then you find out that he's listening to the Cynthietta, which is the song that Alamame hears when she jumps out of the thing. Being mean. And being aware that I love this book so far, I also feel like everything needs criticism, and here are the things that I don't like so far about this book. Number one, having only read one other Murakami, but seeing this pattern, I gotta say, this guy, like, kind of wedges in descriptions of food sometimes in ways that they don't make sense. My only other complaint, would be that there's a scene at the end of book 3. Don't open that! Fucking spoiler shit. Tamaru is the bodyguard for the widow, who is the person who sort of got Amame into the murdering business. Guys, Literate Inebriate is like a lot of time of me just like not even knowing what I'm talking about. I'm gonna use this. Guys, grown up point, buy a narrator. Not even kidding. You wanna feel fancy as fuck? You wanna take your goddamn $8, $7 menage a trois and turn it into like a $11 wine? Buy a narrator. Check it out. Check out this foaming, beautiful. Like, look at that shit. That is, it's like I left it open for like hours. But I opened it not hours ago. I was saying something about the daughter. Oh, so Tamaru. Tamaru? Let me make sure. My resident Murakami guru is like, that's his like favorite character of like all literature, so I feel like if I say it wrong and then I publish this, he's gonna be like, you're the actual person, you're never allowed to read Murakami again. Tamaru. I did it right. So Tamaru is the bodyguard for the dowager, and he's this like big, bulky, ridiculous, silent, strong, gay bodyguard, he's great. I really like that he is a constant presence every time they're in that house. And then, like, somewhere out of the middle of nowhere, it's, thanks, Tamaru. This next job will probably be my last. I might never see you again. Tamaru spread his arms, palms up, as if he were standing in a desert waiting for the rain to fall, but he said nothing. Okay, that makes sense. He had big, fleshy palms marked with scars. His hands looked more like parts of a giant machine than of a human body. You just feel like you know him more, right? But then, I don't like goodbyes, Tamaru said. I didn't even have a chance to say goodbye to my parents. What? Where did that come from? Are they dead? I don't know whether they're alive or dead. Why the fuck? What, like, fucking Murakami. Guys. Murakami is, like, so good. I never thought I would like anything like this. Like, I am, like, a fucking diehard Victorian literature bullshitty. Like, Joanne Harris is the only modern author I like, besides, like, teen lit. Which I love teen lit. Like, 100% love teen lit. I read Paper Towns. It was really... Paper Towns was really good. Wait, I read An Abundance of Catherines. I think that one should be a movie. I've recorded for 44 minutes. And I gotta edit this down to like 10. So this has been The Literate Inebriate, about IQ84, halfway through. Please check me out on Twitter. Madam Pancake, MADAMPANCAKE, no E in Madam. You can also find me on Instagram, Rocketsaurus. It's like a rocket and also dinosaur. ROCKETSAURUS. I am also on Tumblr as Boatrocket. really into rockets. It's like a boat and a rocket, all one word, no caps. Please check me out in those places, although mostly all I do is boring stuff or maybe brilliant stuff, who knows. And I will see you when I finish IQ84 / also when I post another video. Josie says bye too.